Max Anthony, Tears of a Man, Chapter 2. In the quiet of the night, the room was filled with the soft glow of moonlight filtering through the curtains. She sat on the edge of the bed, her eyes closed, as tears silently traced a path down her cheeks. Each drop was a memory, a fragment of the past that refused to fade, no matter how hard she tried to let go. She cried. She loved him. For it was in those moments of vulnerability that the depth of her feelings resurfaced, raw and unguarded. Reliving the wasted years, she was once again drowning in a sea of tears, the salt of her sorrow stinging her lips as she whispered his name into the darkness. They had been invincible, or so they believed. Best friends, lovers, their bond unbreakable. But the world, with its cruel twists and turns, had found their weakness and exploited it, bringing them to their knees. The sacred vow of love they had shared was now a broken heart, a soul torn apart, the pieces scattered like the shattered dreams that haunted them both. He had believed in her, given her countless chances, a blind fool in love. He had loved being used, permission to be bruised, his heart a battleground where love and pain waged an endless war. The deep, throbbing ache was a constant companion, a reminder of the love that had turned into heartbreak. Yet, even as she cried, the love lingered. It was a phantom presence, a whisper of what once was, a shadow that followed her through the labyrinth of her grief. She could not escape it, nor did she truly want to. For in those tears, she found a connection to him, a bridge over the chasm that time and betrayal had carved between them. The pain was a constant shadow, a specter that danced at the edge of her consciousness, reminding her of the love that had been their undoing. Tears of yesterday's sorrow were her tribute to what they had lost, a silent acknowledgement of the love that still flickered, a dying ember in the ashes of their past. As the night wore on, she lay back on the bed, her tears finally spent. The room was silent, save for the soft sound of her breathing. She loved him when she cried, for in those moments, she was closer to him than ever, bound by the invisible threads of a love that refused to die, even as it consumed her. And so, she closed her eyes, the memories of their shattered dreams a lullaby that carried her into a fitful sleep. The love lingered, a bittersweet reminder of the passion that had once set her soul ablaze, now a haunting melody that played on the strings of her broken heart.
Love with the heartbreak. I love it lingers when I cry.